way home from the vet, taking all the girls in to get ultrasounded. And my truck and horse trailer are still at the auto body shop. So we've got, you know, one kennel in here with 2 goats in it, and I'll show you the rest here in a minute. One kennel here, one kennel back there, and one right there. So we've got 3 kennels in there. Okay. And now Bella's gonna get her goat out. So, Anne is definitely pregnant. So that's pretty sure she has twins. And she had to be shaved because he was having a hard time finding it in her because her bladder was too full. And also could be because she's fat. Yeah, your goat's fat. And look at her. And yeah, she's barely pregnant. We still had room for another kennel right here on the passenger seat if we had to. So Bella made it home before me and already took Buffy out of this pen and moved him back to the other pen with Elliot. So we were able to put all the other girls back out here. So Luna and Giselle and Eve are all back out here with the rest of the girls. And you know, Anne and Dan are getting reacquainted, brother and sister. So the results are in. So that one is Sangria, the smaller one. She is definitely pregnant. The vet says she's only about 30 days. And then right there is Red. So on those 2, he thinks that there might be more than one, but it wasn't positive. He wasn't able to see real well because they're super hairy right now. Well, and so it's either Sangria or Sabrina, who are about 45 days, and then Lily's 35 days. So Sangria is the small one, Red is the bigger one. And we've got Lily, and she definitely has at least twins and is about 45 days. And then Anne, they actually had to shave her and her bladder was giant, but he did see at least 2 babies with her. And then Sabrina is also definitely bred, and he said there might be multiples in there, but again, it's really hard to tell with how hairy everyone is. So yep, all 5 of the does we bred, and we just took them in for ultrasounds. They are definitely all pregnant. So then in the spring we will breed Eve, and then Luna and Giselle back there. Here's little Magnolia, which is a Lily and Elliot baby, and her twin brother Wesley. So we were planning on just keeping the girl, little Magnolia, but my girls fell in love with Wesley and they wanted to keep him. So we're keeping 2, which, you know, it's going to be kind of a pain because obviously he can't breed his sister or his mom. So there's, you know, 2 does that he can't breed to that we have to be careful with. But he's pretty cute, and he has some really nice conformation, and he has pretty blue eyes like his dad and mom. Buffy and Elliot are now reunited. They have to fight for dominance again since, you know, it's been a month, just over a month since they've been together. Well, we are super pleased that Lily and Sangria are both bred because they were both bred to Buffy. And up until now, every time we've bred someone to Buffy, they have not gotten pregnant. And so we were starting to worry that he was not fertile. But he succeeded this time. I think maybe it just because last year he was just too immature and didn't know what he was doing yet. But yeah, he's started to definitely mature. He's gotten much bigger. He's starting to get a beard even. What, Levi? Got the goats all back. It's time to finish fixing the barn lights. So the electricity to the barn went out the other day, and we're guessing it's this cord. I thought it was just the end, so I actually bought a new end that has a light on it, just put on there instead, so you'd be able to see when it had power. And it's not working, so I'm gonna have to replace this whole cord. Right now, I have this extension cord. I just had unplugged it. to go check to see if maybe I'd get more juice out there. So we had to run an extension cord all the way from here down around the fence into the barn so that we have a hot fence and water heaters and lights in the barn. So now I'm going to replace this wire and hopefully we get power out there with it. I mean, it's been set up this way for at least 10 years that I know of. There's an underground cable that goes all the way out to the barn, and then there's 2 outlets in the barn that it runs. My grandpa is an electrician, and this is how he did it. He's really good at jerry-rigging things, and that's where I learned most of my skills from. So I'll get back to y'all as soon as I get this other wire put on, and hopefully it works. I found this camera at Walmart for $19 and I think 97 cents. It's pretty awesome. So the motion sensor is completely adjustable. The side lights are completely adjustable. So you can put them anywhere you want, and then it has a solar panel to charge it. And then it has a waterproof flip. There's an auto mode, so anytime there's just motion or there's just an on. It's very bright. So we're pretty excited for this. I actually just ordered another one. Oh, and then down on the bottom, you can put the amount of time that the light is on. Okay, so I didn't actually read the instructions, so I don't think that's the amount of time it's on. It's how wide of an angle that the motion senses, whether it's directly in front of or all the way around. So, right, so y'all know I bought this bar here to hang my cast iron from, and only my little pan was able to fit. So I bought some hooks, but they were hitting on top here, so I had to take some bolt cutters and cut the top off. But it's working pretty snazzy. I've got all my pans hanging up here now, and since I have all these extra hooks, I put my silicone cast iron covers and then my hot pads. So I still have one pan that just came out of the oven that needs to go up there too. But yeah, everything fits great. It worked out perfect. It is Thanksgiving and we made this gorgeous pumpkin meringue pie. We are super missing my mom though. It's been very difficult to get through this Thanksgiving without.
Just turn the torch back on real quick.
Why?
So it looks cool.
Hot flame. Her birthday was just a few days ago. So here is a video that my daughter found of her and my mom.
It's a video.
Why are we making a video?
I don't know.
Thanks for watching.